So let me set the scene. Your team wins the pistol round and you go into an anti-eco and you look at the plethora of submachine guns you can pick from if you do fancy submachine guns. Now, the reason you want to go for submachine guns in an anti-eco is the kill reward. You can, build up a bank and stuff like that, and it's just against unarmored opponents. Usually, you're gonna be able to, kind of wreck the enemy. So you go to the menu, and one submachine gun is just way better than the rest, and is what I'm gonna be talking about, the UMP-45. First, to put in retrospect, let's just check out the other submachine guns in comparison with the UMP and see how unbelievably good it is compared to those. You have the MP9, 1250 is the price of it, 300% kill reward. It's really bad long range. It's really, really good close range. So, if you want to, hold the corner kind of like close up, you have that. Or the Mac-10 on the T side. The MP7, $1,700. It's good medium to close range. Again, 300% kill reward. Then, of course, the infamous P90, the most expensive submachine gun. It is one of the two that can go into a full buy round. It only has 150% kill reward. It's a really running gun. It's the second best submachine gun, hands down. There's a meme, Silk Pro 90. It's just an extremely good submachine gun. Then we have the PP-Bizon, $1,400, 300% kill reward, rarely used. Of course, it's good against no armor, but it's like really bad armor penetration, really weak. It's just you spam this weapon like no other. And then, would you believe it, that the best submachine gun in the game is the least expensive in the game, $1,200. It's absurdly low priced, and it's so extremely good. It has a 300% kill reward, just like the other ones. It's really good close range, pretty good long range, cheapest submachine gun, amazing armor penetration. It's just extremely good. And what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is it overpowered because of how low the price is? It is the only submachine gun that can contest in a full buy round. It also is the sole justification for force buys. It's so ridiculously cheap that you can buy armor and a UMP and still win the round because it is one of the few submachine guns that can contest with the rifles and armored opponents. It is almost like a rifle, this weapon, and it is the cheapest one. You see it in the meta, in the pro matches, SK, FaZe, Australis, you name it, all the pro teams. Just look at the anti-eco rounds and look at the force buy rounds. For example, look at this picture right here. SK versus Cloud9. Look at the buy of SK. They have a couple of them have UMPs. They force bought, and with the little money they had, they're able to buy armor, Kevlar, and a UMP, and a couple of nades, if you have the pistols. Now, I don't know if they won this round, but just look at the pro matches and see how many rounds are won by force buys and how absurdly good the UMP is for its price. It allows you to buy Kevlar armor and the UMP along with it, enabling you to win the force buy and totally changing the game. Now, does this make it overpowered? Is the gun itself overpowered? Not necessarily. It's not like it's some OP weapon. It's just that the pricing is so ridiculously good for what you get. You get the bang for your buck. There really is no other reason to get any other submachine gun, honestly. Maybe the Mac-10. It's arguable. Of course, the Mac-10 and stuff like that, or a rifle. Apart from the rifles, when I'm talking about just submachine guns on anti-eco rounds, usually. Mac-10s are, they're running gun STs, but you're almost always going to see CT sights. The majority of them are going to have UMPs or rifles. And it's almost become just kind of like it's snuck in with the rifles. You see so many pro matches nowadays, as I mentioned before, where it's all rifles and UMPs. And as I mentioned before also, it is the only submachine gun that you can really contest in a buy round. You can keep it from the second or third round. When your anti goes over, you don't have to throw the UMP away. You can keep it, and it'll still be a viable weapon against rifles, a full armored opponents with nades. They full bot, your UMP will be able to contest with that. Now, of course it's arguable. The rifles will always be better than the submachine guns, but the UMP, for its price, it's almost too much, in my opinion. Is Valve going to do anything about this? I do suspect that they are going to be either changing the UMP up, or they're just going to increase the price, which I'd like to see. You just increase the price to justify how good the gun is. But, I mean, of course, it should never be the least expensive and the best submachine gun. It just makes the force buys, like, the success rate much higher, which is it's fine, but you need to have a little more price for the amount of, quality you get out of it. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think below. So what I'm proposing, basically, is a price increase. Just nerf it like that. Give it a little more pricey. I'm not going to say an exact number, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, all in all, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and comment. Tell me below what you think of it. And yeah, see you on the flip side. Goodbye.